Yeah, these mics pick up. These mics pick up good. Sorry.
Hello.
Okay, so you guys are live. You're on Facebook Live and you're on YouTube Live, and then you guys record over here. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to get it so that way we can all speak.
I'll close the door.
Fine.
YOLO.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to touch it. The mics pick up. All right.
YOLO. Don't do that.
All right, sure.
All right.
Does somebody have their on their phone?
Yeah, it's on mine.
What does it comments?
Oh,
I got
let me ask them.
Okay.
Yeah, why you just dancing?
Are you ready? Yo, DJ, start the music. Oh, no.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I was getting too much light
Why don't you put it more in the middle?
in the middle.
You can't see. Yeah, like between the two laptops.
Yeah. Oh, that's backwards, so I mean, turn it around.
Sorry guys, I'm struggling.
I come out from the shadows.
I gotta look.
I don't know. Anthony, how does it look?
Yo, it's only just us watching.
I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah.
Oh my bad, guys.
Dude.
Alright, we good.
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Oh my god.
I look professional.
Okay.
Sorry about my laugh.
Bring it down a little bit. We're good?
Yeah.
We're good? Test the mics.
Right now,
YOLO.
me and Anthony walking. That's
My
not
bad,
sweet.
I got the mics off. Oh no, they all up.
I think they good. I think they good.
We
YOLO.
just have to like on mute so it doesn't pick up. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Boss Teen Show at 95.7. I am your host for today. I'm Clara.
Oh, I'm Diane. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Guy.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Andrea.
And our
DJ.
Tell me why that was so backwards.
What's your name?
Yeah, DJ.
Hello, my name is MLR 2 times.
Okay. So I want to ask you guys some would you rather. So, would you rather be stranded in the jungle or in the desert? Okay, so this is mostly for the girls because I know the guys don't really care about what they be wearing. But would you rather only wear bright orange or lime green?
I'd rather go all black.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
Only thing that you'll be able to do without getting ran over.
Honestly, I'd have to say bright orange because I have had like dark and bright colors.
Would you rather lose all your teeth or hair? Teeth?
Hey,
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
I'd say hair.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
like there's
changing mine.
dentures and wigs, so it's like which would you rather use?
Or you can change
I'd
your
rather get- I'd
hairstyle
rather
like
get
every
hair.
day, right?
Yeah.
Well, because
Whoa,
with hair,
guys,
it's
it look
easier.
like
With
we got
with
on
hair,
one
you're
viewer.
wearing- with you wearing a wig,
Oh,
it's
wait,
easier
no,
to put
'cause
on
you
with
know,
teeth.
food
You have
is
to actually.
Like those midnight snacks, you have to go put on your dentures.
And then like it's weird because you know when you see older people and they don't have their dentures in their mouth and their shit like folds over. Oh my god, that's
That's
disgusting.
just gross and it's scary.
It just looks weird. Like,
Imagine
why is
trying
your
to-
chin up so far to your gums? Like,
Yo, grandma,
Imagine
I would just
somebody
be
trying to
like,
eat
here,
someone with-
go put
without
my
teeth.
denture there. What? Okay. Have the same phone forever or have the same haircut?
Have the
Oh.
same haircut, honestly.
because it's just the same hair. Like,
Yeah.
Well, if I have the
I
same
had the
phone
same
forever, if I had the same phone forever, I mean, I would actually just have easier, so I can't really argue with phone. Because, like, you don't have to deal with a new phone coming out or anything.
Yeah,
It makes it
but
10 times easier.
like if you had like a really old phone, like you'd be stuck with like a brick phone if that was like.
what if somebody has
If it was an
like,
iPhone, then I'm fine with it.
just a regular iPhone 5C, like the real small colored
Yeah.
ones?
Or like what
yeah.
about the ones that they're just like that and then you like flip it
Oh,
and then
yeah.
there's a keyboard under it.
That used to be the thing
Right.
back in the
Yo,
day.
honestly, they're coming
There was
out
no
with-
camera, there was no.
Yeah. Like there's the Samsung one that flips.
Yeah, I think they have a Motorola one too. That flips with the screen in it.
Yeah.
Cause like I swear, I promise, like when you had a flip phone, it was so easy and fun to hang up on people.
Like,
Like,
it gives some
like,
attitude. I don't need to get on it. Like
yeah, they do. That would probably be the weirdest looking phone ever. Cause Apple is just extra.
like 50 cameras in the back.
Yes.
We just had a viewer, lovely loyalty, ENT. Thank you for joining.
Welcome.
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 Okay. Last one.
What's up with?
Have 3 feet or 3 hands.
Ooh, why?
3 hands. You can do.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah,
3
3 hands.
feet.
Well, you would have to.
What did you do with 3 hands? 2 hands is enough.
No, you can multitask with 3 hands.
Yeah, you can.
So you gotta have an
multitask.
extra arm then.
Yeah, just like
Not necessarily.
Just so you saying you just be like Stitch out Lilo and Stitch and have like a.
Oh,
Extra
3
hand.
feet. I thought y'all was talking about like 3 extra feet added on.
Like
I mean,
your shoe,
it
like
works
that, but-
it works for Stitch because he has like four pairs of hands.
So it's either more money spent on shoes or manicures.
But stitches.
Shoes.
Whoa, I don't get
Shoes.
manicures, as you can tell.
Oh my.
Even though I love getting my nails done, I have to say I love shoes more than I love my nails. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
true.
priority. Like if I'm walking somewhere and you step on my sneaks, bro, I'm gonna have to punch you because like what are you doing?
Oh my god,
That's a little
You
violent.
gotta get the Reeboks or the Nikes. You know what I mean?
Remind me not to step on her shoes.
Please
last time.
Don't do it. That's not safe. Facts. You got to rub me my fade because you just stepped on my all whites, man.
Gotta get them nice Vans.
Especially if they're all whites.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Oh,
that's
white.
so hard.
That's why I never wear white because that's such a hard color to wear and not stain.
Yeah, not get it
I'm
dirty.
so scared of using the color white.
I don't know why. Like I'll wear any color and I don't stain it at all. But as soon as I put on something white, everything is falling out.
That's why I always wear the color black because then like if something were to get on it, like you wouldn't even notice,
Yeah.
and it's easier to clean.
That's true.
Honestly, black is a neutral color. Like it shows like the mature, like gives out like the mature side of you.
Do it
Like,
really?
you feel
Yeah.
like you're like really mature and stuff like that, and you're just like
Plus
Powerful,
anything goes with
like-
black.
When I wear black, I feel like I'm lazy. Like, because like I only wear black when it's like my day in. I'm just wearing some sweats and whatever. Like I don't really care.
honestly like
Yeah.
you can already see me wearing.
You're half
Yeah.
there.
Well, I mean, any color goes with black. Like red and black, there's green and black. You know, any color.
Backing out. Like,
Shout out Wiz Khalifa.
okay, so a little serious. What is a moment in history
Realist.
that all students should learn about? Because I mean, we don't learn about everything. So, what's something else we should learn when growing up?
I think the witch trials, because I want to know more about that, about the morphing stairs and stuff.
But
I think like there's deeper history and I know like we talk about it a lot, but there's a lot of deeper history in slavery. Like we don't discuss how we taught Caucasian people, well, not even taught them, like we did it for them. We bathed them. Women would breastfeed their children, you know, and I feel like that's not talked about enough because they make it seem like, oh, we just knew how to do everything, and they didn't. So I feel like that's an important part of history for me, you know, because then we taught you guys everything. You know?
Like one of breastfeeding, women, you can't breastfeed unless you're pregnant and you give birth. So if a slave needed to breastfeed a child for a white woman, that meant that she lost her own child.
Not necessarily. Like it was crazy because a lot of women back then who were slaves, they would just have their baby, and then their slave master's wife would have a baby at the same time, or you know, their kids would be like 3 years old, you know, still breastfeeding.
Mhm.
So whenever a slave had their child, and they would go, oh, well, my child needs to be breastfed too, you know, and they were so lazy to the point where they could not take care of their own children.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's something that needs to be acknowledged. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's important to me.
Well, years since Michael Jackson passed away. So
R.I.P. the King.
Yeah.
whoa.
What?
Don't want to get in that topic.
No, we don't.
He is a GOAT, but I don't know the king. I mean, the years has passed on. We got some new kings, the new generation.
Okay, so who do you think king from our generation is?
Our generation?
Yeah.
If you say Jacquees, I'm gonna throw something.
Of R&B, hip hop, or what?
No, he was the king of pop.
Yeah,
The
you
king of
got
pop.
Yeah.
Pop music.
Yeah.
Ain't the
I'm
baby?
sorry.
Ain't be a young boy?
No,
No,
that's
right.
rap.
That's hip hop.
Yeah, but he was
Yeah.
He was all type of stuff,
so
man.
he was mostly pop.
What's different?
You
pop?
talking about
I feel like
yeah, Michael
I feel like
Jackson
it's the
was
same. Pop and rap.
yeah.
Hey, Diana.
Oh, beat it. Just beat it.
Well, since he's the king of pop, I guess he still have his title for now.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, you better.
Always have his
Michael
title.
Jackson better keep his title. I'll fight you.
It's
Michael Jackson
time
is
for
my favorite.
a new
Michael
king.
Jackson's my
For
favorite.
pop.
Michael
new
Jackson's
king.
my
We
favorite.
need a new king.
He got the crown and he retired it.
If y'all
I mean-
try to give anyone the crown, y'all are gonna fight me. Michael Jackson's my favorite.
Oh wait, but is Prince like pop too?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can't forget about Prince.
Just like Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, Prince played instruments.
Hey, no, check this out though. Prince came before Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. That's the new generation of Michael Jackson time. It was a new Prince.
But let's be honest, how many more people listen to Michael Jackson than they did listen to Prince?
Well,
That's
a
true.
lot of older people, your parents' listen to Prince. That was like Prince.
I can't disrespect Purple Rain now.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like his name fits his title, Prince. You know?
Yeah.
But,
Prince and King.
yeah.
So you want to get Michael Jackson king and Prince?
Yeah.
I totally disagree. Totally disagree. They both kings.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
then-
Legends.
we-
They
maybe-
legends.
we could
Maybe
settle for
in your book, but in our book.
Well, they legends in mine.
that. We could settle for that.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
Yeah.
I mean, either way it goes, like, especially if we were to ask, like, some of our older viewers,
Yeah.
they'd probably have a different answer too. I
We
don't know.
do.
I feel like everybody has a different
Guys, we got some special guests coming tomorrow in our 10 o'clock show
Yes.
on 95.7 The Boss. So tune into that. We can't give out the names yet because they special guests. So tune in tomorrow so you can figure out who they is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you brought up yesterday different conversation on your opinion on the question I asked of what moment in history we should learn about. What do you have to say about that?
What I have to say about that is that, well, basically, what we all need to know about, like, you know, here, can I see the question again? I'm gonna drag it out, but okay. But a moment of history that, like, you know, that everybody needs to know here in the United States is that Basically here is not as perfect as it seems to be. There's so many bad things that this country has done, yet it doesn't
It was
want
good,
to be.
Terrell. Thanks for joining our live.
Hey. Yeah.
How you doing?
It was how do I say it? Like there's lots of dark secrets, you know, that we have here in our country, and we are, you know, we don't recognize in like history books and stuff like that because we want to keep, you know, the name proud, right? Like especially back in 1917, there was like around the border, the Texan border, people used to like clean, supposedly sanitize immigrants that would come and go, you know, from across the border and stuff like that. They would sanitize them with kerosene, and I got that from the Vox, like a video like from the Vox, and it was honestly like very very emotional because, you know, me being Latin, you know, Latina, me as well. But what they actually like how do I say it, like, oh my god, I'm so lost in words, but what they actually did, you know, they actually did a type of protest, like a parade. This woman, it's a mysterious woman that I forgot her name.
Was the parade recently?
No, it was back then, like in 1917, that they actually rose up, try to, like, you know, protest on why they kept on getting bathed and stuff like that. You know, because like all of those, like, you know, after getting bathed with kerosene and stuff like that, that's something poisonous, right?
Yeah.
It would basically kill them, you know. And I feel like time, like, you know, history is repeating itself again as well.
And like, I know that a bunch of people are being kept in cages at the border in the U.S. just because they're trying to immigrate. And I'm not sure what they're being sanitized with now, but I heard, and I'm not sure where I heard this, so I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I heard that whatever they're being with now is known to cause cancer, and nobody, I mean, maybe it's not true, so that's why they're not talking about it. So I would have to look into that more, but
Well, I have a question about that. Is it okay if I ask?
Yeah.
So why are they sanitizing them?
because they say, oh, they're dirty, so we need to clean them.
They
But
stereotype
That's
us
just
as in, like,
racist.
Well, guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but about 4 minutes ago, Mr. President tweeted law and order, and then before that, he tweeted 10 minutes ago, Black Lives Leader status. If the U.S. Doesn't give us what we want, then we will burn down the system and replace it. This is treason. And that's what he tweeted about the Black Lives Leaders. He basically saying that we're demanding something. I mean, basically saying about the protests, like we just burning down stuff, and it's not that.
Where do you get that source from?
Right?
Just Twitter?
Yeah,
Wow.
right from the president's mouth.
honestly, it's a lot. So, like, we're gonna follow up, you know, on his tweets because honestly, he doesn't know. Like,
We were talking earlier, and you were talking about how you were at the protest.
Mhm.
Do you want to talk about that and how the people and their opinions were?
So it's automatically super heavy, like when you first get there. Obviously, like there's people with signs, there's people sitting in the street, you know, on the mediums or what have you. And it's a thrilling yet a really scary experience. So me being there and, you know, having my mask on, you know, none of us were practicing social distancing, but us trying to come together and trying to find people who are there to make a difference and not just be there to destroy and prove the wrong point.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find people who are like, yeah, I'm actually here to make a change. I'm here to have my voice heard. You know, I'm here to prove that different people of color and people who aren't minorities can come together and form a connection and a bond so that we all can remain safe. There's a lot of people who are just there to loot, There's a lot of people who are there to destroy government property, vandalize things, and I feel like that's sending out a bad message.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people don't realize is most of the people who are causing that damage are Caucasian. And basically what we're saying is they're not there for the cause. They're there to make us look bad.
Yeah.
And trying to come together and stop those people from throwing water bottles, breaking glass, trying to loot Target, and all that stuff that happened. And another situation that nobody knows about was there was a Caucasian man there, and I seen it with my own eyes. He pulled an AK out of his truck, and started loading it.
What?
And it was like why would you do that? And was calmly arrested. He was like, yeah, if anybody tries to stop the protest, I'm shooting up cops, and I'm like,
No,
That's not what it's about.
Exactly.
No, that ain't what it's about.
And it was this just crazy situation, and KUTV never talked about it, and they were right there.
Yeah.
And so it's like the things. Yeah, it's like the things that you see that they don't report on television is insane.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, give us the gun, we're gonna take you to jail. And another person came and was walking in the street to try and go across the street to Target, from I think it's called like Fuddruckers or something.
Yeah.
And was walking across the street, and
He stopped in the middle.
yep, he stopped in the medium and took a knee.
And they arrested him.
They threw him,
Yeah.
they put him on the ground, all that kind of stuff. And they took him and several other people, to be detained.
But why?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess they was
All he
trying to.
was doing was just walking to go to Target.
I guess during that protest, it was illegal to walk in the street. So
No, they said it was illegal to occupy the medium, and now when you go on 72nd and Dodge, it says that there,
Yeah.
and they keep the
The things.
yeah, I don't know what they call them.
They're like the green things.
yeah, the blocks.
They
that
still up?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't take them down,
they're not taking them down.
so they're leaving them there.
Until all this stops.
Yeah, they might not even stop after that. But
I mean,
It's a good idea.
Mr. President tweeted around 12:04. He said when the thugs and looters interact, moving out of the so-called auto zone.
I don't really think it's fair, first of all, the language he's using with protesters calling them thugs. Because whenever it's any other protest, he uses respectful language.
Yeah.
But then as soon as it becomes rights, basic necessity in life, just being respected as a person, you're called a thug. And he's the face of our country. Like, my brother started wearing American flags every day for some reason now. I don't know why. And I told him, hey, maybe try not to wear that as much because
Hey, what's up, Chaz?
Because they don't really want us here. They don't respect us as people. Why should it be? I'm not saying burn all American flags. I'm not saying just don't wear it on your shirt as much. And he's like, I don't care. I don't care about whatever that is. I'm going to wear whatever I want. And that's my brother. And that's someone that was raised with the same mentality as I am. So if someone else was raised in a conservative home and taught that America is great and everything, and to respect President Trump and to idolize him, that's okay. But just don't call people thugs and don't model after whatever he does.
right.
There's certain things, maybe here and there, that's okay. That's respectable if you do this. If you want to have your guns, that's okay. Don't pull them out.
Yeah, don't pull them out unless you need to.
Don't be that one person at the protest pulling an AK out the back of your pickup, bro.
Yo, he pulled out a full-on AK.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
And I just don't understand how he was calmly taken to jail. How do you not freak out and go, oh my God, we gotta grab this person?
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, give us the gun. How you treat a kid.
And the media doesn't cover all that.
No,
Which really angers me.
Maybe they were just trying to talk him down.
I
But
remember.
then why can't they do that with other people? So if and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way, if he's white and could be treated like that, and I'm black, if I were to show up to a protest with an
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact of that I was there, I went through the tear gas, I dealt with rubber bullets, I had my rib cage from being shot.
Which is why we
You can't say you can't say that wouldn't happen because that'd be stereotype.
Yeah, because
Because no black person did show up to the protest.
Right, they didn't. But let's say if it was to happen.
But you can't say what if because it never did. That what I'm saying is y'all right, but y'all can't judge our police, our city local police department off of what other police departments went through throughout our country.
exactly.
What I'm saying is, if a black person did show up to the protest with a gun, then you can compare the two.
Mhm.
But you comparing one off the other.
But you're right, and I respect that. I really
Yeah,
do.
I do too.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hey.
The media is really displaying it as something really violent that it's not. Like, these posts are from everywhere that I've seen across the. But I remember there was this one post of CNN, I believe, of a car going into a crowd,
Mhm.
and then the image stops in the video and then goes on to their logo.
Mhm.
But in the real feed, the car continues into the crowd where the other video was stopped, but that video continues and the car goes into the people and runs over the protesters.
Wow.
Dang.
That's
And, like, that's-
GTA level.
Not funny, man.
That's not funny, but
That's not funny.
GTA, yes, it was.
And then there's
yeah,
this
we
other
laugh,
clip,
it's not funny.
not a clip, but a photo of the CNN logo somewhere being vandalized.
Mhm.
And that they were depicting it as, hey, all the protesters are attacking the media, whatever. And then it turns out that they were attacking the police station.
Mhm.
It's just that the police station was located inside the CNN building.
Yeah.
And so they're just saying they're attacking all businesses.
I
like,
watched that.
just watch out.
I did see that when they reported it from the inside CNN when they,
Yeah.
Exactly, because, like, especially for what she said and what the other kids in this room are saying, we need to have better cops that won't, like, violently take and beat the crud out of somebody just because they think, oh, this person's, doing something wrong.
yeah.
Why can't you guys why can't you guys at least take care of the situation the right way instead of taking care of it the wrong way? Because the more you take care of it the wrong way, it's gonna make it worse.
Well,
This is why cops are making.
these spirits are having a battle over who's the queen of hip hop. What is it? R&B, hip hop.
Oh, it was the Queen Bee.
Who is the
Who
queen?
deserves to be called the Queen Bee? What do you guys think?
We just
It's
fought over
definitely
Prince and
Beyonce.
King.
We
Definitely Beyonce.
Yeah,
bringing the
fought
queen.
over Prince.
Comment
talk
down
about
below
the
who
Why
queen.
can't they all three be queen?
There's
No,
only
that's
one
the title,
queen.
title.
Only Queen Bee, one Queen Bee.
Yeah.
And it's Beyonce. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Y'all comment
Hey.
what y'all think down below. Who y'all think deserves the crown?
Is it really
All right,
Beyonce?
I got some news coming from Nintendo's. If it's okay if I.
Go ahead.
So I just got a notification that Nintendo is coming out with a new game for mobile, and it is called Pokemon Day, and they're coming out with 2 other games for Nintendo Switch. And it says link together Pokemon icons to clear puzzles as you work to build up your very own cafe in the Pokemon Cafe Mix, a free to start game for the Nintendo Switch system. Meet the goals up for each puzzle before you run out of turns. Link a certain number of icons to get a higher score, or even destroy sugar cubes to serve up Pokemon-themed menu items.
Okay.
Do any of you have any questions?
Guys, we got 5 viewers on Instagram.
That's cool.
Hi everyone.
And we
Alright.
have about 8 minutes left. And so we talk about some really touchy subjects and about racism and protests. So to bring little So this is from Good News Network, and it turns out a teenager, so teenagers do make a difference. He's an entrepreneur, and he invented a wristband that you simply just wear, and it warns you when you're about to touch your face. And especially with this whole coronavirus thing, we have a habit of just touching our face. Don't touch your face.
Oh, no.
We just have a habit of just like leading our hands,
I'll use mine.
like rubbing our eyes.
Or something like that, you tend to grab it,
Yeah.
It's like,
So just someone being able to invent something like that, that's really
That's
cool.
We
So
I need to they said since we started, like we ended at 1:10.
Okay.
okay, so a little bit more time.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
more time. Yeah.
So that's really amazing since the creator of this wristband, his name is Max. Both of his parents actually have COVID-19.
Oh,
So that really put in some motivation. So, I mean, everybody has some kind of motivation into kind of product, some kind of business, which we want to shout out on this podcast as well. Any entrepreneurs locally, like, I don't know about you guys, but like my father, he has his own little business. His company's called Chewy Home Repairs. And so he just goes around anywhere in Omaha and not builds, but helps with any handyman stuff. And like if you need a touch up on a wall or if you need an outlet changed or something, like he's done remodeled whole bathrooms before, so he's really good. Do you guys know of any other local businesses?
None that I can think of off the top of my head. No.
Okay, so if you guys have a local business and would like to be shouted out, just comment or message us on our Instagram, our Facebook,
Also,
whatever.
shout out to the people who just came to
We're gonna
Oh, shout out to Malcolm X Center.
yes, they're amazing.
And shout out to gamers. Shout out David Mitchell.
Yeah.
true.
So we're gonna have
Also-
special guests tomorrow and we get to talk more about that. So
special shout out for the video game sponsors who create video games. And shout out to the people who make the music and stuff.
Mhm.
Because during the virus, we are really gonna need some more entertainment later on in the future. And without entertainment, what would life be like?
yes.
okay, so there has been a post of a missing kid. He's been kidnapped and he was last known to be at 6311 North 39th Street or 5568 Mayberry Street. If you know this child, please contact the Omaha Police Department. Show the camera the photo.
Oh,
Here,
my
you
bad
can
about
just,
that,
like,
guys.
send it-
Just got on video. I'm sorry.
you can just like,
Just show
I just
this
got
is
on
what he
video,
looked
sorry.
like, guys.
He was kidnapped and I'd like to know where.
Show my phone too.
Yeah. Y'all pray for that kid.
Also, we
because-
don't know if he had been found, but we haven't received any
We'll
other
keep on
information.
We'll keep on
Y'all
updates
pray
and
for
stuff
the
like
kid
that.
who probably,
You want to
keep him in prayers.
really.
I mean,
He's not dead yet.
I know, but still keep him in prayers so that they can find him.
Wait, how old is he?
yeah, it looks about
He looks
like
like about
7, 6, 7.
looks like 4 years old.
Mhm, in between that age.
Yeah, 4, like a toddler.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to keep you guys posted about the new update that has just came out for Minecraft. Minecon is doing a special Nether event for a build battle. If y'all have any questions to ask me, you can go to my YouTube channel and post down on the Wolves Den 117. Y'all can ask me questions about the Minecon update, and I will be posting some videos. So shout out to Mojang for putting a new update for the Nether.
Okay. So we just talked about the Malcolm X Center a while ago, and they actually have an event tomorrow. And today's the last day to register. It's an event to prepare you to
Shout out to the video game.
prepare for trauma. It's just like if something bad happened, how I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
Like, how to
trauma.
deal
Trauma.
Yeah.
They teach you how to bandage wounds, how to deal with like broken bones, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, you register at Eventbrite. It's the Malcolm X Center, and it is tomorrow from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested, sign up for that because, I'm really interested in figuring out how to do that stuff because, nobody's ever taught how to bandage yourself if you get hurt, especially with the protests going on. Like, you don't know how to prepare yourself.
Yeah. With that being said, make sure you go fill out the registration if you're interested. Bree, would you like to do the
What is it?
this dope boy with the rich
Oh.
but not famous mixtape, I believe, or CD? If you can see that, this is Dope Boy tape. So I believe it's still out. If it's not sold out, so there's some up here at the station. So if you want one, just give us a comment.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna pop out. I gotta go. See y'all later.
Okay.
RG.
Bye.
Oh wait.
So
Can you pass me the blueberry? Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, guys, with that being said, also we got another one, Living Souls Production, a recording studio off of 805 not Reddit Street, Hector Street, Omaha, Nebraska, 68104. So if you're an artist out there trying to record, go to 805 Hector Street, Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, how much they cost?
How much they cost? Let's see. Special layout with 3 rooms available for rent for meetings or needs. Professional environment. They don't tell me the price. So the number is, can't forget the number, 402-810352. The name of the studio production is called Living Souls Production.
Okay, so I just pulled something up, and it turns out that Senate Republicans have introduced a large bill of police reform called the Justice Act. And this is to improve reporting and increasing the penalties for officers that are falsifying police reports. So what's your guys' opinions on that we're actually having some stuff happen?
I
I'm
mean,
glad they're getting some structure.
I'm getting, it's good that we're having like some progress, that we got, some people actually got to listen here,
The no-knock warrant thing, that's
I feel like, I mean to interrupt you, but I feel like there was probably pressure into doing it with all the protests and
But that's the point.
yeah,
That's
I was about to say
good
that's the
pressure.
point, yeah. But it shouldn't come up to you being pressured into doing something.
just out of moral.
Yeah, out of more respect for humans,
Yeah.
because we all humans.
And in other news, engineers have developed a new way to convert harmful CO2 emissions into chemical building blocks for fuel. So how do you guys feel about that?
You good? Okay.
Thank you.
Because, carbon dioxide is part of one of those greenhouse gases that are hurting our environment.
Yeah.
And we're trying to move away from that. And yeah, the quarantine situation kind of helped reduce that with less people going around in their cars. But as soon as this pandemic, even now, the more people are driving, more people are going back to normal ways of hurting the environment. So what's your guys' opinion on all of that? Just having, because it's not easy to just go and be
Yeah.
a waste-free.
I'm about to say, I got an old school. Those ain't too good to the environment either. But I use that good gas. I guess it's good. 87 to say good for the environment, so I use that gas. 91, I guess, is the bad gas.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But 87, they say it's the good gas for the environment, so I use that.
It's kind of hard being conscious, like environmentally conscious, when it's so expensive
Yeah.
to do all this stuff. Like, yeah, I'll walk, but that's a long way to walk. And like, I'm used to having an AC. I'm used to having all this stuff. And we're used to having phones, technology, being inside houses, running furnaces. Like we're not. It's not normal for people to just go back to all of whatever there was before.
I feel like the only people that like are really helping the environment, like 100%, is like the people that that are like away from technology.
Yeah.
That
Really into it.
I mean, there's Teslas and other electric cars that we can use, but those are so expensive
Yeah, like
that they're hard to get.
Well,
getting a Tesla though.
Tesla
That'd be so
truck.
cool.
Imagine, like they cool. I don't like the body frame how they built.
I don't know. I'm into like for cars. Like I don't know. I'm into like the race cars, like the '90s Tokyo Drift kind of those.
Lightning McQueen.
So like real quick, I heard that article that I want to talk about. And I'm getting this from KMTV. That's 3 News. Our former running back for the Huskers, Maurice Washington, was reported missing. They said he was missing since like June 19th, and then they found him. He was unharmed. He was fine. Basically, what they're trying to say is that he was charged with underage sexual acts with someone, and they sentenced him to 30 days in jail and 2 years of probation for sending the video to the girl. They said that the girl was 15 at the time that the video was filmed. And basically they were saying that he was on the run, he was trying to run away, but his family had reported him missing, but he was found. So they're trying to figure out how they want to sentence him now and what they want to do. So I just wanted to shed some light on that.
I was about to say,
What are you guys like opinions on that? Like what do you guys think that he should get
I'm confused off the article. Like, was it
So
both
was it-
15 or?
No, so the girl was, I believe he's 20. He's in his 20s.
and he sent something that
So they had made a video together, and he had sent the video to her. Yeah.
See,
What
that's,
are your opinions on that?
if you fall in a man perspective, ask him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure over there
That's
chilling.
crazy.
No, but I just don't know about that one. I'm like,
Like, it's so-
it's kind of hard because I mean, she could have told him like she was this age.
Hey, bro, look, at 15, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
Even though even
At
if it
15,
is
you know what
consensual,
yeah.
yeah. I mean even at 15, if it is consensual, still he's 20, so that's counted as
Yeah,
statutory.
but
Yeah, it is,
at
but,
the same time,
She could have lied about her age.
I know, but at the same time, it could have been grooming as well.
Mhm.
Because grooming is basically
Yeah.
when somebody convinces someone. She might have said, I don't know about this or anything like
Yeah.
that. But you never know the full story until we get, her
Evidence,
side of the
yeah.
story,
Mhm.
his side of the story. And all
my
that.
side of the story.
Boss
I'm-
side, yeah, you want
Right.
the boss.
The way that I'm gonna put it is they both knew better. You
Yeah.
know?
Do you have you guys watched the 70s show or The Ranch?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hyde, I don't know his real name in real life, but he was actually accounted for sexual assault too.
Really?
And he's in jail.
Was it 3 counts?
I think it's more than one.
They the whole industry like that. They all.
And I was like,
Wasn't Justin Bieber just convicted of sexual assault?
like
Girl, at this point,
No,
everybody.
somebody posted on I don't know if it was Twitter or something like that. Supposedly, I was 14 at the time, quoting her,
Mhm.
saying that that she was 14. Supposedly that Justin Bieber, after his concert, with her with his ex, Selena Gomez, they went to to this I forgot, I think it was Texas, but for a concert, and that right after then, that he supposedly, called them, called the girl and her friends over, and so they can do stuff, but he's he sent a post, an update post, saying having receipts of an
It's like an Airbnb.
Airbnb, yeah, an Airbnb, receipts on this day we did this and this, right after.
Mhm.
Specifying the date and time,
Well, I feel like when you get famous, you feel me, and you got money,
People come after you.
Yeah, I mean, there's no offense to the women and y'all, my peers. It's no offense to y'all, but you know, when even for a man, but it's way more easier for a female woman to say, "Oh, I alleged this happened," and they couldn't.
Some men have men
Yeah.
done it too.
I was gonna say, don't let me get in Bill Cosby now.
We're not gonna get into Bill Cosby, but you know, some men have done it.
Yeah.
I feel like fame and becoming a big idol for people definitely want to come after your money. They're like, oh, they got plenty of money. They can give me 25 grand.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it goes like the other way around. They think that they have power and stuff like that, so they can like get away with things.
Yeah.
I just found out the name of Stephen Hyde on the show. His real name is Danny Masterson. So I was kind of sad when I found that out because like favorite characters, but I mean that happens.
Bro, y'all heard about SpongeBob? Did y'all hear about SpongeBob?
The way that you said it, you're like,
Y'all heard about SpongeBob?
I mean,
so
kids don't even like. It's a kids show. I mean, I don't think you have to go. It's a spot. It's not even like a human character.
yeah, but think about it. Like the episodes, like sometimes
Him
you
and
gotta
Patrick,
rewatch.
though. Him and Patrick.
No, you
It's
gotta
kinda-
rewatch some
And so-
episodes, and like honestly, now that like you have like a mature state of mind, you just been like, oh,
It all changes.
Yeah.
So we have to wrap up the show. Thank you guys so much for watching
You play
and
the local
listening.
music or?
Yeah, we just
You're a little awesome.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's only 10 minutes long.
well we're wrapping it. So
let's just wrap it up.
yeah.
Well, bye guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Another day.
Make
And
sure
I
to
got
come
that at 9 o'clock.
tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure to
podcast.
tune in tomorrow at 95.7 FM
Special guest.
for our first official teen show. Thank you so much, and we'll have to guess, so make sure to tune in.
Special, so we can't give out the information.
Thank you.
Tell your friends, your mama's mama.
You're
Now she want to talk. Now she want to
10
talk.
a.m. tomorrow.
Don't come for me.
Now she want to talk. Well, guys, have a nice day.